Here we are today in Coney Island. We're going to check it out. We've got an aerial view here from 1515 Surf Avenue. New luxury apartments available over there. Give me a call if you're looking to rent in Coney Island or looking to purchase in Coney Island or in Seagate. I'm located in the area. I'm a broker here for over 10 years. Here's the parachute jump and the baseball field. This is Maimonides Park, used to be known as MCU Park. COVID has a way of changing so many things. So Maimonides Park is where the minor league for the Mets baseball team plays, and they are known as the Cyclones. The buildings on the left that you can see here are new buildings. One of them I think is 1909, and that might be where the Lone Star Gourmet Market is, which we'll see later on in the video. And then coming up past there was 1515. This is the souvenir shop for the baseball team, and you can buy tickets here during the season when they're open. And then moving along here, used to be the Coney Island Brewery over here. And this is since closed again, another casualty of COVID, and so we have some kind of a catering hall there. This is the new Thunderbolt ride put in the last decade in Coney Island. And we're going to be crossing over and getting closer to the actual Coney Island Amusement Park now, although the Thunderbolt is part of that. You then have all of these little food stores. There's a clam bar, there's Nathan's, there's a candy shop. So a bunch of little things we're going to be coming up on. That building you see across the street on the left, that is the Shore Theater. Also years ago was known as the Lowe's Theater. It opened in 1925. So you can see, you could get some knishes, cold beer, hot dogs, shish kebabs. Now you've got Pete's Clam Bar, or Pete's Clam Stop, they calls it, and Williams Candy. I like that. Some caramel apples with the little peanuts on them. Yum, 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 yum. When I was a kid, I liked the cotton candy too, but as I got older, I didn't care for it too much. It doesn't seem to have substance. You put it in your mouth and it just melts away. But the kids love it. So they always have fresh stuff here. They also have chocolate-covered marshmallows, candy, cherry-like candy apples. I believe they sell possibly ice cream in here as well. Caramel popcorn, all sorts of little candies. Well, there's my favorite. All right, better get out of here. This area here, where you see the little umbrellas, is where the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest used to take place, but now it actually takes place up at the corner on Stillwell. They set up bleachers. It's a really big event nowadays. And it looks like they're doing a little sidewalk repair here, so in a couple of weeks we're going to have some nice new sidewalks. This is the beginning of April. It's a 70-degree day, and I thought I'd take a walk. I don't know what the hot dogs are going for this year, but I'm sure they're well over $5 a piece. Across the street there, that beige building, that's the train station. We've got multiple lines coming in here to Coney Island, so it's very easy to get to. And again, we're back to that old Shore Theater, which years ago used to be known as the Lowe's Theater. And then back in 1971, they started showing some X-rated movies, and by March of 1973, they went out of business. And then in 2010, it was designated as a landmark by the city. So we get to keep that building hopefully around. And of course, then we had Superstorm Sandy back October 29th of 2012. And that destroyed a lot of things, including the sign for the movie theater. So this is all Nathan's, and in the summertime, everything is opened up. So these are kind of like garage doors, and they just, you know, disappear in the summertime. There's a beach shop coming up here on the right-hand side, and we're going to be going inside. That's the Coney Island Beach Shop. They've got lots of goodies in here. Okay, here we go. So let's see what they've got. They've got some big beach towels on the left over here. Very nice towels. They're like blankets. The store is rather large. They have a big selection of t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats. They have different kinds of games. I think at one point I saw a Monopoly game, a Coney Island Monopoly. Mostly apparel though. And there's another beach shop up on the boardwalk, the Brooklyn Beach Shop. And I don't know if it's the same owner. I have no idea. So it's the beginning of April. That's why you don't see too many people in the store. The rents here are rather high. They don't get to not pay rent in the wintertime. So I guess, you know, people do buy souvenirs all year round. People do still come to Coney Island in the wintertime as well as the spring. Not all of the amenities are open, but the souvenir shop is, so you can remember that you're in Coney Island. So this is Stillwell Avenue, going from Surf Avenue up to the Regalman Boardwalk. And you'll see there's a mural coming up. There was a whole park here of murals. I don't know if they're going to still have that this year. It looks like there might be something else about to happen in that area. So they did do the front of the Regalman Boardwalk here at Stillwell Avenue, so that's where we are now, and they put in all these barricades so no one can drive a car up there to get at the people, so hopefully you feel a little bit safer when you're here. They put in some new landscaping, and you see Tom's Restaurant coming up here on the left. They've got some nice sandwiches and breakfast. I'm out here in Coney Island today. Went to look at a few of the new luxury apartments in the neighborhood. And while I was here, I thought I'd take a little quick walk over on the boardwalk. And so here I am, and I'll take you with me. Let's go. While you're out here, you might be looking for a snack. There's been some debate as to whether or not these food carts should be on the boardwalk. The merchants are paying thousands and thousands of dollars for their storefronts. Not sure if this particular cart is legal or not. It does have some signage on it, which sure makes it look pretty legal. There have been a lot of illegal merchants, though, along the boardwalk here. The food is less expensive. However, eat at your own risk. So this looks really good though. Look at this corn. They're putting all sorts of spices and stuff on there. A little bit of hot sauce coming. Looks good. What I can tell you is what they serve here you won't find in most of the restaurants. I don't, except maybe the shish kebab over on Surf Avenue at that other place by Pete's, right next door to Pete's Clam Stop. So moving right along, here's Tom's of Coney Island, where you could sit down inside when it's open. It's not open at this time though, it is early spring. So hopefully in a few weeks we'll see them open up. And another souvenir shop, the Brooklyn Souvenir Shop. There's quite a number of people out today. It's about 70 degrees. It's the beginning of April, so we're quite lucky. So the Brooklyn Beach Shop, I guess, is either co-owned or a competitor, I'm not sure which, of the other beach shop. And Ruby's is like a staple here in the Coney Island neighborhood. It's been around, it seems like, forever. If you go inside, there's a lot of nostalgic photos, so it's really fun. They've got them all over the walls, and you'll see a lot of old-timers in there because it's been around for so long, so you'll see some neighborhood people hanging out in here. There's another Nathan's up here on the boardwalk. It is new to us by about 10 years, I'd say, when a lot of the shops that could no longer afford the large increases in rents had closed down, and especially were gone after Hurricane Sandy. Nathan's, I guess, decided it was a good opportunity to put a Nathan's up here on the boardwalk in case anyone is too lazy to walk one more block to down to Surf in Stillwell. Convenience is everything, right? There are some other shops here. There's Paul's Daughters, which is like a hamburger shop a little further up the boardwalk going toward the aquarium. Birds are in the air. A lot of seagulls out. Watch your french fries. One time I was in Atlantic City and I bought some french fries and I was feeding them to the birds, which you're not supposed to really do. And of course they showed me because they came and snatched the whole entire bag right out of my hand. I was quite taken aback by it. So needless to say, I don't feed the seagulls my food. If I want to give them some bread, it's because I want to give them some bread, but stay away from my french fries. So look at all them seagulls there. They're just having a good old time. Beautiful day. As we could see, Dino's Wonder Wheel, the park there is not open yet. Hopefully they'll open in the next couple of weeks. I do believe they have a grand opening party scheduled soon, so that would have happened by now though, because now it's the third week of April, so hopefully they're open. Little ice cream parlor here. And then the ticket booth to get into Dino's Wonder Wheel Park area. And then just after that is that shop I mentioned, Paul's Daughter. See, they have a lot of nice little blue umbrellas out here. So that's a nice place to sit, cool off, have a beverage, something to eat. This particular ride is that Thunderbolt, and that building is the 1515 luxury rental apartment building that I mentioned earlier. Again, if you're looking to live in Coney Island, we do not charge a fee to rent in that building. They pay us, so you don't have to. So there's a lot of traffic out here. This traffic was filmed the beginning of March, when they had opened up or might have been end of February, the Lone Star Gourmet Market. And that is what we see here. I believe that building is 1909 or so. But they've got a lot of nice things. I mean, if you want to go to the beach and pick up lunch or something and be able to eat on the beach, and then maybe you go out for dinner afterward, reasonably priced. The store looked clean. It's brand new. How could it not be clean? So hopefully they'll keep that up. They do have a pretty good assortment, so whether you live in one of the apartments and you need some food for cooking, there is also a shop and stop over on Cropsey, which is really considered Gray's End. It's just over the bridge. You can walk it. It's a few blocks away, and they've got soup to nuts over there. But as you can see, this store has a big variety, a lot of fruits, vegetables. They've got the cold cuts, they've got meats, you name it. As you could see, they've got it. I didn't see anything organic, and I didn't see any grass-fed type of meats. We're off the boardwalk now, and we're over on Mermaid Avenue. And I thought you'd like to see a little bit of the rest of Coney Island, the neighborhood itself. So these little houses that you see here were built approximately 30 years or so ago. Much of this was orchestrated through Stella Development, an organization, a 501c3 that unfortunately is no longer here in Coney Island. And this is Kitchen 21, a restaurant that used to be near the Ford Amphitheater and has since gone out of business as well.